Hey guys, back with another video. You're not alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. My bad for not dropping a video yesterday too. Spiritual warfare be hitting me super crazy, but normally I still drop videos during spiritual warfare, but this literally took me away from even being able to record. But here we are. Semen retention makes you overpowered. Now with semen retention, it's gonna make you look at life as like a video game. And how I kind of view it is like I have all these different stats about me. So intelligence, being the physical aspects, money wise, and just like all these different attributes that just get amplified when you're on semen retention. I be telling myself like when I'm on it, I cannot lose because it just puts you ahead of the competition. And on top of that too, you recognize that the longer you stay on semen retention, the more you're just like favored by God, universe, whoever you guys believe in. And that luck attribute is definitely going to be up there as well. Like I've seen people try to do the same things as me, and it's not even coming from like an egotistical place like, oh, no one can be better than me, this and that. But I literally feel sometimes like some of the things I do shouldn't even pop off like that, but it does because I'm on semen retention. And I see some people try to do the same things. It doesn't really go their way. So such a weird phenomenon, but I just feel like it makes it unfair when you're on semen retention. And on top of that too, it's like when you kind of go through something on semen retention, it's like, my bad, it's like extremely hot right now. When you go through something on semen retention, you kind of recognize it's always working out for your greater good. So when I go through things when I'm on this practice, like for one, I'm super calm when I'm going through it. But two, I'm like, all right, what is this setting me up for? What is this trying to bring like into my life? That's how I think when I go through anything these days, like when I'm on this practice. As opposed to when I'm not on this practice, I be fighting for my life every single day. Like it's crazy. Like everywhere I look, there's another issue I gotta solve. Nothing's ever going my way. I'm not getting any like attention from girls. And yeah, it's just like every time I touch something, it just breaks. But then when you're on semen retention, it's like you have the Midas touch. Anything I touch turns to gold. Like it's crazy. And it puts your intelligence stat up there as well, because like even when I fail when I'm on this practice, I learn extremely fast. I'm like, all right, that didn't work, so let me do this, and then I'm able to bounce back. So when you kind of fail on semen retention, people like to see a king fall. So you will see people from the outside that's not really playing the game. We can call those people NPCs. They will laugh at you. They will feel happy within, because they're gonna look at you and be like, damn, because people put you on a pedestal when you're on this practice. It's extremely weird. So people are gonna look at you as like if he can fail, then maybe I'm not as bad. It's like this weird thing they feel like if you go through hard times, they're like, all right, he goes through hard times too, so I'm good. But what they don't realize is when you're on semen retention and you hit that failure, you hit that ceiling, your mind is like recalibrating, like, all right, let me figure this out. And then you're also able to ignore the noise when you're on this practice too. So the old me, I would try to do something. If it would probably fail or I would get laughed at, I would be like, man, this probably isn't for me. Let me go find something else. Now I'm on this practice, like I don't really see other people. All I see is the me from yesterday. And I'm like, you just got to get better. If this didn't work out, then try this to get better. And in life, you have to kind of roll with the punches, because this life thing's gonna throw everything it can at you. This life does not want you to succeed. We're in a matrix. There's higher powers out there trying to keep you stuck in a box to not make you get to your goals. So when you are on your way to doing what you got to do, it's gonna throw every single thing it can at you. And in semen retention allows you to be like a boxer. Like, all right, that happened, let me do this. That happened, let me do this. Bounce back game is gonna be extremely strong on this, to the point where it's not fair. And that's why I say it's like this practice just makes you overpowered. Like people are gonna watch you from a distance and see, how did that person overcome this? How did that person get through this? Because if I was in that person's shoes and I went through that same exact things, then I would be distraught. I would be trying to give up and all those different things. But I just love this practice. I could talk about it like every single day, because I came from a person where like life was just never going my way, to a person where I'm like, bro, like I shouldn't be this ahead. You get me? Like I've locked in on semen retention for these past 2 years, and I've done things where I never thought would even be possible like in this lifetime. And I'm not even nowhere close to where I want to be. Semen retention makes your dreams not feel like dreams. It just feels like reality. You're able to think about what you want to do, and you have the energy to actually go out there to do it. And every day I see the life that I'm trying to get just manifest more and more easily, or manifest more like into my current reality. And it makes me raise the standard for myself as well. Like, I used to have dreams, but that I thought would be kind of like really hard to get to. But now, like, I've upped the bar of what I want to get in my life. And I just know the longer I stay on this practice, the more it's kind of gonna go up. And if I'm being honest with you guys, it's gonna make me really hard to want to even go back to that old life, because that old life was not fun. But I recognize that I don't want to be alone or single for the rest of my life. So eventually I will hop off this little rocket ship that I'm on right now and, yeah, settle down and whatnot. But until then, maximum effort. I'm using all of this energy to get what I want out of this life. And yeah, it's kind of cool knowing that you're protected, that what you're going out to get is possible just from being on this practice. I speak about it a lot, but I feel like a lot of men, like society, I just feel like society's kind of against us. And once you were on this practice, it's like things that kind of like other men complain about no longer really pertains to you. The longer you stay on this practice, the more money you're gonna have, the more girls you're gonna have if you're about that, the more you're gonna be able to get jobs easier, your luck stat's gonna be up there, people are gonna want to talk to you, you're gonna be respected. So yeah, it's cool. Like I'm saying, like if you're in a video game and you had like this like magic like emerald you can collect that will give you all these like abilities, like that's what semen retention is. I also compare it to that movie Limitless. I don't know if you guys seen that movie, like Bradley Cooper, but basically he is a man that, and I think that movie basically shows you how it is to be a coomer and whatnot, a gooner, if that's where you guys want to go for. But pretty much he's trying to get a book started. He keeps like overthinking it. He doesn't really like even attempt to start it, and his apartment's extremely dirty. He's getting broken up with, all these different things. And then comes along this pill that this guy, I guess he's like advertising or something. I haven't seen this movie in a minute, but he tells this guy like, hey, like it's gonna cost you nothing, here's this pill. He gives it to him. As soon as he gives him the pill, his life just goes HD. He's able to see what he's able to do. He's no longer lazy. He gets up, he starts cleaning his house, he starts finishing his book, and his life just gets exponentially better. And that pill right there, that's what semen retention is. And every single day that you're on it, that energy within you just keeps growing and growing and growing. People want to say, do the benefits ever max out? I've only done 6 months, and I only saw it get stronger and stronger. So from what I've seen so far, it doesn't. But who knows? And even if it does max out at a certain level, if you sustain that energy for like a cool 3 years, a year or 2 years, your life will look exponentially different. And that's why like I'm not out here giving my energy to like just anybody, because the energy is extremely powerful. You will have people come your way to try to ride the wave, to try to siphon your energy, to try to destiny swap and all those different things. So you got to be very protective of your energy. People are going to be pulling you from every which way, but you need that energy to go manifest that life for yourself that you want. Like you want a better job, you want more money, you want a more stable relationships in your life. Use that energy and go out there and go get it. And I don't even have to tell you guys, if you guys are on a long streak right now, like you guys already know what I'm talking about. You're just gonna go run with it. You're probably already doing it. But for the guys that's like on those lower streaks, just getting started, trust me, like staying on it for long enough, you're gonna eventually just do it automatically. But that's it for this video, guys. If you guys found any like value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.